You guys heard me ask twice, right? You heard me, right?
What?
Is it milk?
Oh. Alright, work right there. That's good. Good? Yep.
You want to brace before we put metal?
Yeah, you always brace before metal. Otherwise, when you straighten stuff out, the metal buckles.
Right, it's off.
All right, so today's Saturday and we are working on a lot of different projects today. Not a lot, but we have my husband and my son and Gil over there working on the roofing for the overhang part. And then my daughter Emma, Kaylin, and then myself, we're gonna be working over here trying to get this finished up. We decided that, I talked about this before and that we were having a hard time finding the hardware cloth. I still had some issues with that. We decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and use the chicken wire instead. We'll save money. We already have a big roll of it. So it calls for the hardware cloth to be down around the 2-foot portion here. And then you use chicken wire up over the top here, and then you cover it with a tarp. So, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cover it all the way around with chicken wire and use the remaining chicken wire for the top. Now it does call for 4-foot sections on top, but we have 2-foot sections and we'll just make do with what we've got. So the reason why they call for hardware cloth around that 2-foot bottom section is because it protects your birds from predators being able to reach through the larger chicken wire holes and getting at your birds and either injuring them or killing them. So we are actually going to have this in an area that's going to be within the electric fence, so they should be okay. We do plan on making more of these because it does only hold 30 birds and we usually do more birds than that at a time. So when we make our next 1 or 2 that we're going to do, we will definitely order the hardware cloth because we just want to make sure that we ensure their safety. So I'm going to put this down and you'll see us work. All right, so I think what we'll do, Emma, is we'll start on the front side.
Wouldn't it make more sense to just start?
This is not going to be long enough.
To go over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't.
Let's try it. I bet it will.
Well, maybe. No. I love working with chicken wire. My favorite.
What?
Chicken wire.
Not really. Do that? 10 feet.
Yeah. Okie dokie, monkey. I have to work on. Just have to mark this right in black. Just for slack, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna have to go like an inch or two more. I wish there was like a laser.
Overlap a little or?
You thirsty, Caitlin? Oh, look at that butterfly right there.
Yeah.
Isn't that milkweed?
What? Like not yellow.
I said, is that milkweed?
It's the underside of that one. It's black, brown, and gold. No, I remember because I saw it. It was flying.
You guys
like
heard me
this.
ask twice, right? You heard me, right?
What?
Is that milkweed?
No.
What is that?
I don't know.
Are we overlapping? I think so. We decided to go indoors after a bit. It was getting way too hot and the sun was just beating down, and I was getting quite burnt. So I took a break from being out in the sun and decided to come back out after we eat, and we'll get things finished now that the sun is back behind our tree line back there, and try and get this finished. All right, so this part we're actually going to be stapling on the inside. We're going to be taking the chicken wire
Okay.
and connecting it on the inside part. And then
Can I cut this?
Yeah, you can work on that while I get the chicken wire inside.
So guys, what do you think? Look at that. We knocked out, we went 8 hours straight today. And look at that. We knocked all that, and look at the back. all we have is that little bit there and that little bit there. What do you guys think? It's looking good. We gotta go get the rest of the panels. All right.
All right, y'all, so sitting here getting ready to go outdoors and get started on the chicken tractor, finishing that up. It just got too dark. I couldn't finish putting the fence around the inside portion, the 2-foot section at the bottom. Lost light and my hand was tired. Gave up on that and decided I'll just finish it this morning or today. And then we are going to work on switching out gates on our garden area so we can let the chickens loose out there so they can start kind of scratching and eating away at the overgrown grass and everything that was left behind. So we got to work on that. I got to steal a tool from my husband while he's trying to use it on the roofing, but we'll see what we can do there. Yeah, so we're going to finish that up, finish up the chicken tractor, and then we're going to, we're actually going to take some welded wire and try and protect the grapevines that are out there that are growing because they're still pretty young and they've still got green on them, so that's not going to be very good if we want to try and keep those healthy and alive for as long as we possibly can. So check out this cutie pie. She's just over here getting some love. Aren't you, baby? She's a sweet girl. Her sister's over there in the crate and she's seeing her sister get all the attention, but she'll get her chance to come out too. So.
Alright, ready?
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, here comes the sun. I think I made a thing of staples.
Ow!
There's an open box in there.
In this bag? Staples.
Thank you. Would you say staples?
Staples.
I'm coming back around and I'm trying to just pull it as taut as I can. Some areas it's just not working. Okay, see how nice that went in? Okay, now we'll do one here. Pull back just a little bit. Okay, now. Aww,
Can I see?
you need a baby frog.
I can step over. Long-legged. Teeny little toad. Well, not toad, it's a little frog. Hi, little froggy. Here, can I hold him? Sure. I just saw him in the wood. I was like, wait, what? No. Kaylin, please.
Where's Waldo?
Nah, that'd be too easy.
Just a pieces. We gotta push this up underneath and fold them in. It's gonna keep snagging on here. Can you work on that while I'm working on turning these?
That doesn't sound good.
He was just shaking it in place.
Like the other one.
I'm vertically challenged. All right, guys, so we finished up putting the tarp, and we found that the tarp seems to be a little bit long for this, and it called for a 10 by 14, but I really think that a 10 by 12 might have been a better option. It still would have given them some shelter on the sides, but well, I think we can make it work. What we're gonna do is actually take and tie some string to the bottom grommets on each 4 corners, and we'll just use that as an opportunity to kind of like fold it up and allow airflow during hot days, and then put it down and tie it down at night if need be, or when they have inclement weather, to keep them protected. So it's just satisfying to have this done now. We just have to attach a rope to the front end so that we can actually pick it up and move it a little more easily, and we're good to go. So we're thinking we're going to actually move the fence out and move the chickens out further to where there's some more grass for them to move on, and then we'll move this tractor in with that, and we'll get 30 birds moved over to the new tractor.
That's a satisfying crunch right there.
2 panels left, guys.
2 panels left. It's an odd measurement, so it's 24 and 7/8 on this side and 25 and a half on that side. So we just got to cut them, bend them, so that it catches the rake. So that's going to take a little bit. We'll grind them. We'll use the grinder.
All right, guys, I just wanted to take you guys out here and show you this is kind of the end of the day, and we got a lot of stuff accomplished today. A lot. And I just wanted to show you guys our birds and their new chicken coop, and their, not chicken coop, I'm sorry, new chicken tractor. Right here. They're looking happy. We counted off 30 boys. Maybe some girls in there too, I don't know. But brought them over here and they're just chilling. They're happy. And then we left the rest of the guys over in the other tractor. So I would say that that is a success. We'll see how we like this one. Yeah, even without the rope attached to it, it was easier to just pick up and move. So I like that. I just, so far, I wish it could house more birds, but that's okay. I think if we get a system going and we have a couple of these, 2 or 3 actually, we should do just fine and get it in a nice pattern on this pastured area. So we're still trying to build up the grass in certain areas, so we don't want to encroach on too many weak, I guess, so to speak, weakened areas that don't have a lot of grass growth. So that is what we're doing. And these guys have a little more room to roam. We moved them to a newer area. It's not quite as filled in with grass over here. It's got a little corner with some dirt, but we're not going to keep them in this area for long. We do move them every single day. They get fresh grass every single day. I try not to move them to this kind of an area where it's got some bald spots, but thinning them out does help. And we're probably gonna take and move the fence out further into this area and utilize some of that untouched grass out there. So it's been a long weekend, and I've still got a lot of stuff to take care of this evening for the girls' school. So we will catch you guys later. Thanks for coming along.
You can even take 2x6 under where you bend it, and not put down the 2x6 and we'll follow it down.
So guys, today we went ahead and finished the last 2 panels. I'm hoping Mrs. Patty shows up and does a little filming with the roof being done. We have just finishing touches to do. All we have to do is finish the rake, ridge cap, and we're done. Done, done, done. Remove the braces and we're good. And we also, this is the old chicken run, but I would say about 1/8 of an acre. We moved them over to about 1/10 of an acre over here. And look at them. This was our old garden. These chickens are in love right now. In love. We went ahead and put these. You see these? We put these to protect our grapes from the chickens. See? And look at them. They've matted it all down. This is bananas. How bad it's been. Look, we still got tomatoes in there we've been picking. And this is where we tarp. We were going to do a fall garden, but really we ran out of time. We just don't have the time right now. You know, we don't have the resources to really go 100% out here as much as we would like. We enjoy just dibbling and dabbling in this. We hope that one day this can be something we do full time, where we can spend time with the family. Me and my wife can spend more time with each other. We're hoping that one day we're out here every day expanding this farm. This is pioneer farming at its best. You are talking about a place. Right now where I'm standing was all trees, and now we have lawn. Okay, where the barn was at, all trees. Where the chickens has, all trees, all trees, all trees. Everything here was that. We've logged up there. My mother's building up there. That's the old pig spot right there. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna remove all those cattle panels. Go ahead and put wire, and then we're gonna expand that. We're gonna expand that twice as much, make a huge paddock. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with us, really, to be quite honest with you. It's just been a joy to do this. Not always. I think in the middle of the grind, it's not a joy, but then getting the end result is a joy. You know, look at Lucy in her water. Just hanging out, getting her feet wet. So our plan is to take this whole area. They've been here 8 months. They were here since, I would say, the beginning of the year. So they've been here 8 months now, doing their thing. We put several truckloads of wood chips. We're going to put a little bit more wood chips, and then we're hoping to seed it and tarp it, seed it and tarp it, seed it and tarp it, and have some kind of cover crop here. And then in the during the winter, let it die, and then in the spring we're going to rake it all up and do what we got to do. Look at these babies. They're happy, but the chickens are just going to work, man. Incredible what they've done in one day. By the end of the month, all this luscious would look like that, thanks to the chickens. Just the way they are. But they're doing all the work for us, so we'll take it. We'll take it. I am wore out. I honestly am wore out. The concept of homesteading, farming, pioneering, breaking ground, doing all these things. You know, we had another option. We had the option of buying the farm, which Meyer Farm has now. We were in the market first. We looked at it 3 different times out in Vail, and we were, I'm telling you, we were one phone call away from putting in an offer, and I believe that, you know, we were going to get it. But somewhere in my head, I thought it'd be a great idea to let's just start from scratch and pioneer. And you know, we're probably a generation out. Hopefully not. But even if we are, I'm the one who got the ball started along with my wife, you know, and then another generation, another, you know, 3-4 generations down, they're all going to be seeing these videos. They're going to be enjoying the fruit of our labors. They're going to be saying, they're not going to have any idea of what it took to actually do what we're doing. The labor, the backbreaking work The jumping, we screwed. Guess how many screws it took to do that? We lost count, by the way, but we lost count at a number. Guess how many screws? Whoever can tell me how many screws up there, we'll have a giveaway. We'll give you a pint of honey, of our own honey from our own homestead, okay? We'll mail it out to you. That's the giveaway. Whoever can come closest to whoever can come closest to how many screws it took to do that building right there. That building right there is roughly about 87 feet by 69 feet. It's a pole barn, as you can see. Whoever can come up with how many screws, and I know the screws, and we're going to do a review. We're going to have the dealer, the lady, the salesman from New South Tractor come out here, and we're going to do a review on what's the right size tractor for your farm. We're also going to have a review on the tools that we bought before we even came to the farm. I just knew we needed tools, and I went ahead and bought a bunch of tools. Obviously, we went to Milwaukee. Just the reviews were amazing. Also, you know, we're going to do a review on this pole barn in this company, you know, R&R Ironworks. We're going to do a review on that. We're going to review on just about everything that we use, because we want to help anybody who wants to pioneer a farm. There's a lot of raw land out there. There's already some farms already out there, but there's nothing like something that has your identity to it, right? This will have our identity. This will fit 319 Farms. This will have a story. Every turn you take on these roughly 18 acres will tell a story of our journey from where we came. So I just want to, that was the selling point for me to come out here and with my family. I would say 50% of the time it's been a struggle. It's been a grind, a fight, because remember, you can't miss something you've never had. So if you were born and raised on a farm, you don't know what it's like to have amenities and privileges and conveniences and comforts like you do. But if you've had that for half your life or 3/4 of your life or 40 years like me and my wife did, well, I did, she did, of living in the city. She's 3 years younger than me. So if you've had all those and all of a sudden you come here, you feel it. You feel the difference. You start missing those things. It's just natural. It's our flesh. So just remember, everywhere you turn on this property, from the entrance all the way here, we'll have a story. We'll have a story that'll carry generations, I hope. That's my hope. But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Help us out. We're just trying to get 1,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. I think my wife is doing amazing. I'm pretty sure if we had, you know, another $10,000 worth of equipment instead of just our phones, we do better. You know, we're trying our best. My wife is busting her hump. She's my hero. She really is. Okay, without her I wouldn't be able to do this, and without her I wouldn't be able to get this far, or I would have given up. That's the truth. The truth is I would have given up. I would have thrown in the towel. So you guys out there, make sure you find yourself a good godly woman and you latch on and you marry them before you even lay a finger on them. All right guys, we love you. I gotta get to eat something and drink something. I'm about to die. All right, goodbye.